I played baseball, football, basketball. I did gymnastics. I did diving. I was on swim teams. I ran track. I threw the hammer and shot put. I was best at football, not the best, but that was probably the sport I was best at. Um, we used to have a channel called 56, channel 56 on UHF back when you had to turn the dial. They used to have martial arts marathons. They would show like all the Bruce Lee movies and all the knockoff Bruce Lee movies, and I remember watching those when I was really young. I got my influence into martial arts came from being a clumsy kid. That's the main reason why I've done every sport. Is I've always tripped over my feet, always smashed my face on things, and my parents didn't want me to die, so they got me into gymnastics. Gymnastics didn't do it. Diving didn't do it. Football didn't do it. Everything helped make me a better athlete, but I just would trip over my feet walking down the street. It didn't matter. My dad is a judo brown belt. He did judo when he was in college, and he's the one who started teaching me judo when I was young to try and improve my balance. It's only improved my balance for sports. That's it. I have zero coordination when it comes to just walking. I can walk on a balance beam. I can do a handstand on a balance beam. I can do backflips. Well, I don't know if I still can do backflips, but I could do backflips. I've got great balance for judo. I've fallen into and out of rings. I don't ever hop over the top rope because I know it's only going to end up with me getting hurt. So I joined the military right out of high school. While I was still in high school, I was down at Fort Bragg waiting for my shot at a school, and a guy was telling me about this new fighting. It was had to have been mid '93, early '93. He was telling me about JKD, but he was talking about how they fight in full ranges. Then he starts talking. I want to say he was talking about the UFC, but I could be wrong. My year, like the time frame, might be off. But he was talking about full range fighting, and I was never a great boxer. Even now, I've done a lot of kickboxing and boxing training, and I'm just not a natural boxer. I'm a natural grappler, and I thought, being able to fight, if you're not a good puncher, you can't be good at fighting. But my whole life, whenever I got into fights, people got judo thrown, and that would take a lot of the wind out of their sails. So when he starts talking about this idea of fighting and being able to fight in all ranges, I'm like, well, I can. I didn't know what it was called. It was grappling back then. I'm a natural grappler. Like when I was a little kid, I would put my cousins in headlocks if we got into a fight. I'm a natural grappler. Some people are natural strikers. Some people are natural. My older cousin's a natural striker. He's still got faster hands than me. He's never trained. But I'm a natural grappler. It works well for me. And that was my introduction. And I always thought that I would be able to do it, and I had no idea how wrong and how right I was. It's the exact opposite next logical. I wanted to do that before I wanted to do jiu-jitsu. Before I realized, I love jiu-jitsu. That's my, jiu-jitsu is second only to my wife and my family. I love jiu-jitsu. But I didn't, I just wanted to fight. I just wanted to do something that I wanted to keep competing and having fun and doing athletics. But I don't know if I don't really think of myself as I was super nervous. I've always played it cool. Even if I'm nervous, I try not to give that face to people. I used to smoke cigarettes. So I would smoke cigarettes to fight my nerves then. Cigarettes are horrible for you, by the way, boys and girls. I was a paratrooper, and I've always been of the mindset that you're gonna see my best face no matter what's going on inside of me. So. I felt that if you're playing it cool and you're handling it, what you give forth will start to manifest itself in your own body.
Very cool.
Like a chipmunk.